Yeah, we got it! Look, the little T-twig is there, and we're at a different table. A nice background. I don't know what Dorobo eats, but it's some sort of brown chunk that's on the floor. Maybe Tabiko made it for him. Oh, we got all three! Hey, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Monster Hunter Rise for the Nintendo Switch. This one's going to be a little different if you've watched any of the videos or series on my channel. This is a game I was not going to record, but when your hobby and your job blend together, often it means you miss some things, and I didn't want to miss this game. I've been very excited to play it, and I'm going to play it with you guys instead of either not playing it because I feel like I have to record if I play a game, that sort of thing, or just playing it on my own. I played through Monster Hunter World with Danny, my girlfriend, and I really love this series. I've been playing since the Wii, Monster Hunter Tri, and I'm ready to get into this new one. We have a Japanese-inspired setting, and I'm going to try to streamline the opening to this game as much as I can. I'm going to use Japanese voice acting. That's something that I would not do normally if I was recording, because I would, try to make it where it was, the easiest for the audience, but at the same time, I really think this setting, the Japanese voice acting, would suit really well. So that's just one little difference. I hope you vibe with how this is going to be. If you don't, no worries. If not, I really appreciate you joining me as I play through the game. Now, one of the ways that I'm speeding up the opening a little bit is I have a couple characters pre-cooked in the oven here. So this is my guy. I have some story for him and stuff already. This is Yorosuke. He's a rowdy boy. He loves monsters. He loves animals and monsters. He wants to study them, but he's not opposed to taking some out if they're gonna harm Kamura village. And I'll show you some of the. We got some fairly not run of the mill, I want to say, but he's meant to be like a boncho, like a kind of a punk, maybe a bit of a Yakuza vibe. He's got the tough exterior, but he's got a heart of gold, and he's fond of his Palamute and Palico. So we'll get the voice in here, get some action to show you what he looks like when he's fighting. He's got that, the tough guy voice. Yoro is like, Google Translate would say rascal. It's a little bit more harsher language, but it's kind of like a jerk, or but Ske, the ending part of his name is like Yusuke or Sosuke. It's usually, it's kind of imbues helpfulness or support. So I think I like the contrast between this guy being kind of a punk, but he's going to help people. So let's give him his name here. And I tried to make a character that's very different from how I am in real life, but something that it would be fun to sort of roleplay as a little bit. Now, my pets here, my partners, the Palamute, which is a new type of animal that helps you, is going to be inspired by the type of dog that I want to get. I want to get either a Shiba Inu or a Shikoku-ken, which maybe you haven't heard of, but that is another Japanese breed that it feels like they would be tough to get with how few there are in the country, but I'm hoping I will be able to find one sometime here. We have a cat currently, but here we go. This is my, it's sort of like a very large Shiba look because it has the orange and the white. I tried to do Karakusa sort of bandana, the little it's called like an arabesque pattern, but I wanted to get that sort of thing. They're often worn by like burglars and stuff in fiction, but it's usually popular for dogs and cats to wear those as collars. So yeah, this is my Palamute, and their name, going with that little collar bandana that they have that I just mentioned, their name is going to be Dorobo, which means thief. And that's what I'm hoping to name a future dog. We'll see. It's very tough to find certain breeds in the area I live in. So that is my sort of ambition pet dog. Maybe a lot smaller. It's not going to be big enough for me to ride on. And then let me show some of the presets. I want to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what your Palico buddies can look like. Now, the Palico, this is a mainstay of the series. They've been around for quite a while. And, of course, I have, if you follow me on Twitter, I've talked about them in Bowser's Fury, but I have a little kitten. She's about 8 months old now, named Tabiko. Tabi are the socks that normally like a ninja or a lot of people would wear in older times. It's like a sock where you would get the big toe and the rest of the toe kind of separated. So Tabi, I named her that after her little paws are white, and Ko is just like child or small, so Tabiko is our little cat. Let's do some of the voice stuff for her. I gave her sort of a little kitten voice because that's what she is right now, and she'll often sit not exactly like this. Palicos are a little bit of a kind of strange human-person hybrid. Maybe there's a lot of yokai influence in these games, and we're going to talk about that when we get into the monsters. But there we go. We're going to name her. We have one more little creature we're going to get a little later, but for now we are done creating stuff. So hopefully you liked the sped-up character creation. All right, let's start things out. Look at, oh, Tabi's got a little hood on. I've got some Kamura digs there. I'm all decked out just immediately. They didn't leave me in that weird little belly shirt. Not that it's not that weird. It's just they love in Monster Hunter to have those abs out. I feel like they're just like, you gotta be able to see the hunter's ripped stomach in every game. So we're gonna get the opening here. Oh, I'm just dreaming. I don't know. And Dorbo's waking me up. Tabi's over there cleaning or something. What are they up to? Oh, I get a little bit in that undergarment. Uh-oh. They're already here to kill me. Sneaking in. A little creepy. I think we have a little bit of dub titles. You can't sneak up on a dog and a cat. That's all my guy said. Yeah, that fits his personality. Sato, like I think they're saying the elder's name might be Sato in original, and then they named Elder Fugen. So yeah, that's what I mean. If you haven't heard the term dub titles before, is when you're listening to a something in the native language, but then the subtitles are whatever the localized version would be, you know, so it's not a direct translation. But they got to put some flair in there, of course. Oh, what is that? Ho-Oh. We're starting our journey and Ho-Oh's flying overhead. Got a nice strong jaw on this guy. I worked off of one of the presets because I have very little skill in character creators and making them look like humans. Sometimes they look like weird, creepy dolls. I'm leaving it up to the Monster Hunter developers to help make my guy look right. Oh, we got candy apples. I think I saw someone in like Western armor there. They're making mochi, or dango, I think is what you get in this. There's figures of the Shrine Maiden girls for sale, which is a little weird. Hopefully they get a cut of the money from that. And it has a little bit of Princess Mononoke, if you've seen that. The town, yeah, there we go. We got the bellows of Iron Town sort of energy. Except it's the Palicos instead of all the women. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Daruma looking owl. Adorable. Adorable. This guy. He kind of reminds me of the leader in World as well. The town leader is almost always like a tough old hunter. Pretending like we know what that is. Calamity Ganon. Calamity is a very common word to use when they're translating this type of thing.
すなわち100竜その大襲来すなわち夜行原因不明の災いにカムラの里
I love the cloud layers. You got this beautiful like inky. It's almost like a yokai parade we got going on.
里を守らねばならん
They're doing the Timmy Tommy creepy twin language. Just speaking at the same time, I mean. Junbi, okay. Can pick out some stuff, but yeah, my Japanese is very limited. But I feel like the vibes are better with having the language like this. He looks like he's wearing like those plastic vampire teeth. Like we got a Dracula leading the village. He kind of has some Wolverine vibes too with that hair. Alright, now Yorosuke, Rampage and all aside, I've got news for you. Got a message from the guild this morning, says that you are now a certified hunter. You're really living now, Squirt. Well, I guess I shouldn't call you that now. You're certified, but don't think it'll stop me. Blah. Oh, sorry to interrupt, Elder Fugen. I've informed the village of the coming rampage like you asked. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I was doing my maiden voice. By the way, Yorosuke, over the good news, you're finally an official hunter. Wow, congratulations. All you need to do now is register with the guild so you can start accepting all those quests. To do that, you need to speak with Master Hojo in the Gathering Hub. But that can wait. First, we go shopping. You'll be needing the help of other villagers if you want to succeed out in the field, so... Follow me. Who's singing right now if she is talking to me? Because the title screen, it looks like the maidens sing. Oh, now where should we start? Ah, of course. The Marketeer of Mystery, Kagero, the Merchant. He's got, I think they're called popos, those creatures over there. Alright, we're going to exit the tutorial. I got to, before I get into this too much, I think they're going to make me wait to do my options, but I'll speed that up too, because I don't want you guys to have to go through a lot of the setup with me. Oh, look at this. Adorned with one of those ropes. Like he's a sacred tree or something. Let's talk to Kagero. Wearing almost the kabuki sort of like backstage hand outfit. Greetings, Master Ryosuke. I was just informed that you have been accepted into the guild. Felicitations! Here you will find restorative cures and other such items to aid you on your hunts. I often diversify my stock and provide special offers for hunters too. I think you'll find them most agreeable. Kagero sometimes offers items at half price, and that's when you can pick up some real bargains. I always hold off buying what I want until the sale, and when it's on, I swoop in like a Rathian on the trail. I have often sensed Lady Hinoa's sharp gaze upon my back. Now I know why. Also, I'm trying to kill you. And then I can take my little figure of myself back. Anyway, Kagero, about those items I asked you to set aside for me. Of course, I'll have them packaged and sent to you at your convenience. And then that's a wrap. Let's see, where should we go next? Steadfast as steel, Master Hamon, the blacksmith. It'd be nice to pay him a visit. So Hamon, I think it's in JoJo, but it's in a bunch of other stuff. I think it's like the wave energy. So maybe he puts that, into his blacksmithing. I'm so used to inverting the camera. I think I can already do my wire bugs and fun stuff. So I did play the demo. I have a good sense of how to fight monsters and stuff like that. I can jump on Dorabo as well. We're just gonna leave. See ya. No, we'll go talk to this guy. I love the just kind of casual jump off of my dog. Let's talk to him. Hinoa, what is it? You can see I'm busy here, preparing for the rampage. Now, Master Hamon, this time I've come to tell you the good news. Yorosuke has been accepted into the Hunters Guild. The village now is a resident hunter we can all count on. Isn't that great? I see. Well then, Yorosuke, allow me to congratulate you. The equipment we forge here is what makes a hunter, in part, and can make or break a hunt. It's what represents our village, too. A hunter who can't wield Tatara steel isn't fit to fly the banner of Kamura. I think Tatara Town, yeah, that is the name of the Iron Town in Mononoke. You'll find whatever you need here. As for crafting and refining gear, well, we can talk about that later. Oh, since we're here, that reminds me. You can hire buddies at the Buddy Plaza up ahead. It's kind of foreboding off in the forest. And Master Hamon's grandson, Iori, manages the place. Why don't you talk to him later? Oof. Capering around with felines and canines makes me wonder where I went wrong. Really, I think buddy handling is quite a noble profession, personally. Anyway, Master Hamon, I was wondering if my order was ready yet. Just changing the subject. It's a sore spot for him. It is. One of my apprentices will deliver it to you later. What is she prepping for? Is she gonna fight? Okay. Oh, just one more stop and we're done. Let's see. Sweeter than sweet Dango. It's gotta be Yomogi, the chef's tea shop. So yeah, now we're teaching us how to wire bug around. This is a big new addition to the game because previously, if you wanted to kind of fly around, it was kind of rare if you weren't a insect glaive main to get some of this verticality. So I can do a lot of, I can just kind of like zip ahead if I want, or I can manually, I like to do ZL, ZR to get a good kind of actual aim of where I'm gonna go, and then you can climb up on stuff and scamper around on the rooftops. Okay, we're not gonna go to the Buddy Plaza just yet. Let's head over and talk to her. Hello. She has extra Genki energy. Look at that tea. Oh, Yurusuke. Hey, I heard the good news. You're a certified hunter now, recognized by the guild and everything. Congrats. Before you head out on a hunt, make sure to stop by and eat some bunny dango. You'll never taste anything yummier in your life, and they'll get your juices flowing for a hunt. Get your blood flowing when a monster bites into you. Yumogi's bunny dango really are yummy. So yummy, in fact, I can't stop eating them on the job. Oh, just thinking about them gets me all excited and... Yumogi, the usual. Please and thank you. Of course, Hinoa. One super duper mega dango order coming right up. Yurusuke, I had a great time on our shopping trip. Thanks for accompanying me. I had the things I ordered from Master Hamon and Kaguro delivered to your item box. Oh, it was for us. Surprise, it's just a little something for me to celebrate you becoming a hunter. Come back when you're done with your registration thing, okay? Huh? What about the bunny dango? Sorry, those are all mine. I'd share, but a girl's gotta eat. Hehehe. Hey, you should equip a weapon already. I want to see what you look like in your full hunter getup. Great idea. How about you try on that longsword I just gotcha? Oh, jeez. Just plopped it on my back. So cool. That gear really suits you, Yurusuke. You must feel a ton braver now, right? Ride that high over to the Gathering Hub and get yourself registered as a hunter. Once you talk to Master Hojo and get registered, you can start going out on real-life hunts as a real-life hunter of Kamura. Exciting. I have to wait here for my order, so off you go. I'll be in my usual spot. Come see me when you're done. The Palico are going crazy on this stuff. So bunny dango, mochi is associated with rabbits. The rabbits that in Legends live on the moon. It's not letting me get in there yet, even though she was telling me to go look at it. But yeah, so the dango, it's a little odd that in past Monster Hunter games you would eat meat out in the field to get stamina, or you know, you would have in World there was an assortment of food you would get from like the Meowscular chef. This one, if you're only eating dango, it just seems like that would be very unhealthy to have just one thing. I don't know if you're getting everything from that mochi. And yeah, she's singing in here, but her mouth's not moving. She's about to go talk to me. We can get dango. This looks like it's this is pre-prepped dango, like my character was in the oven waiting. Just got ninjas dropping out of the trees. This is the Gathering Hub, so this is for multiplayer more. Oh, what is he drawing? Is that a Izuchi, great Izuchi maybe? Well, hello there, Yurusuke. You sure took forever to get here. I thought I was gonna croak. So this guy, he's got to be based off. There's the 7 lucky gods in Japanese mythology, and the Ibisu is very popular. He's got the fishing rod. He's got the red bream. It's a stuffed one under. I'm pretty sure he's meant to be that god, or maybe not, but it just looks like him. Obviously, he's not literally a god, I don't think. And he's riding a baby Tetsukabra. It has like a tadpole tail, taunting it with the dango. You're probably well aware that I, Hojo, am the guild master of this exceptional Gathering Hub. What's that? Your guild registration? Oh yes. Well, I was getting to it before you interrupted me. Had you let me finish, I would have told you that we no longer do things that way. Get with it, young hunter. No tests to take or papers to stamp, just my okay and you're on your way. And with that, you are now officially a hunter, not just any hunter, no, a hunter of Kamura Village. Accept a quest from our dearest Minato and go hunt some monsters. Yo-ho-ho. About that, as much as I'd like to, I have to get this report about the rampage ready for the guild. Oh wait, this is Minato, sorry. I'm terribly sorry, but could you talk to Hinoa first so she can explain quests to you? Yo, Ace! I just overheard the gnarly news. Awesome. Seems like he would have like a surfer voice from this dub, or the writing. Before you run off to see Hinoa, pop over here for a sec. I gotta check you out in your new threads. So yeah, normally the guildmaster would be a little more important, but I think he's just kind of here. I wonder if they liked the design and they're like, we want to speed things up. We're not gonna worry too much about that. They haven't unlocked my options quite yet. Let's talk to this guy here, Master Izuchi. Looking good, Ace. Congrats on becoming a hunter. All that hard work finally paid off. I'm really happy for you. Oh, before I forget, I gotta tell you about the action bar. It sounds like somewhere where you go get a drink. The action bar lets you pull off all sorts of actions without opening any menus. Pretty gnarly if you ask me. Let's try it out. Select the camera from the action bar and snap a picture of me. Jeez. A little forward. Try and take me to the action bar and take a picture with him. Once you take my picture, let me see it. So we can kind of use the control pad to go around. We can take pictures of stuff. I believe we can kind of catalog it in our little book about things, our notes. And then we have a Kohoot. That's that little owl. And it will hold the camera, which is great. Okay. So let's mouse on over, or almost mouse. We can't call our Kohoot yet. We don't technically have one, I don't believe. And then we can kind of zoom in a little, move around. Let's get a good shot with him. I can't whistle to get him to look at me, like Animal Crossing or something. But where's he staring off to? He's looking at. Oh, my pets are in the frame. He's maybe looking at them. There we go. Oh, after I took the picture, he looks at me like, what are you doing? You just told me to do it, buddy. All right. Usushi Sensei. Oh yeah, that's one handsome Devil Joe. Now that you've gotten acquainted with the action bar, I think it's quest time. But if you're still not confident in your abilities, you can hit up the training area to sharpen them up. Just a short boat ride from the Buddy Plaza, where Iori and all his furry friends hang out. You can try your hand at all sorts of weapons skills there. It's a great place to warm up before a big hunt. Alright, I'll quit holding you up. Hinoa's still waiting for you, isn't she? So yeah, we can get our info on how to play, get notes on monsters and endemic life, that sort of thing. Okay, I think, there we go. I'm going to speed this up, and I'm going to quickly set a bunch of options. Okay, so the main thing that I change is just kind of camera stuff, because I prefer to have a little less loosey-goosey stuff, but also the camera distance. This is a big thing, because look how tight it is, and then, yeah, if you put it all the way out, it's a lot easier to see. And then just certain things like making it so I can jump on my Palamute a little faster. Manual sheath, I like that so that I don't have to worry about my weapon being put away at the wrong moment. That sort of thing. Okay, so we can't ride Dorobo when we're in here. We're gonna head on out and go see Hinoa so we can get our first quest. Yeah, now I'm a lot more, I feel like this is less jarring to move. I can move the camera a little more like cinematically. And, I don't know, I always liked inverted vertical camera controls for whatever reason, maybe from Star Fox or something as a kid. Oh, Yorosuke, already completed your hunter registration? Great! I retrieved your Kohoot from Elder Fugen earlier. It's so cute, you're gonna love it. Kohoots, like buddies, will help you out during quests, but in their own little way. So they will fly around, I can call them, and they'll help with pictures, I can send them to take flight. But the main thing in quests, they take the place of tracking a little bit in this one where they'll fly overhead, and that's how you can explain away finding the monsters on the map, I think. Well, how about you give your new feathery friend a name? There we go. Got that whistle. This isn't Sekiro, I can't control monkeys with that or anything. Kohoot, just naming it there. He looks like a Daruma doll, which they're based off of a monk, and they're very popular. You would fill in one eye to kind of make an aspirational wish or goal. And then if you do it at the end of the year, you fill the other one in. Otherwise, you're supposed to burn it. So hopefully this little guy doesn't burst into flames. Instead of Daruma, it's going to be Dahuma, because he's an owl. So there we go. Anyway, since just get out of here. I already named you. Anyway, since my sister's swamped at the moment, I'll go ahead and give you the quest rundown instead. Now that you're a hunter, you'll be in charge of completing the quests that me and Minoto have in our quest lists. Some of these quests, called key quests, have been specifically posted on by the Hunters Guild. So if you make a point of completing key quests, the Hunters Guild will take note. Oh, and one last thing here. Take this petal lace Minoto and I made. As you may be aware, petal laces are protective charms woven from a local plant called Ascending Sprig. Pollen carried by spiribirds will enhance your petal lace, strengthening your abilities. Treat it with care. These games always have like so many new mechanics they'll introduce. They get kind of bogged down in terminology, so it's part of why I'm trying to streamline the opening. But yeah, it's basically just find these little birds and they can give you little buffs to certain things while you're on the hunt. Oh, I think Minoto should be wrapping up her report right about now. And I need to get back to work myself. Once you're ready, you can start taking quests from either of us. It looks like she's knitting or something. She's like kind of a caboodle there. Hold on. Oh, Senri the mailman. Hold on, you can't go racing off before my introduction. Yorosuke, Miaulo, and congrats on becoming a hunter. If you ever find yourself taking a hub quest, then I, Senri the mailman, have quite the important info for ya. You'll need to go through me to meet up with fellow hunters. Make sure to stop by. Giggle. Oh no, that's... Hehe. Well, I think that about wraps everything up. Time to start monster hunting. Alright, I got a bunch of add-on stuff for getting the deluxe one. And I think we have some layered armor and things we can check out. There we go, we're free! So yeah, this would be for doing multiplayer and stuff online. Not gonna worry about that. Before we head off on our first hunt, though, I'm gonna head into my little house. Oh, some housekeeper functions might not be available multiplayer. So yeah, we can change certain things like the background. We have a little... Are they blowing bubbles? They're just hanging out doing that. I'm gonna, first things first, before we get into it, I'm gonna go in and set my items. So we have, I don't really need certain things like vials and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and sort everything, and then I think we can just hit X to restock. There we go. So we're all set up. I'm going to also save this. I like to just have like one general. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to save my normal items. Oh, I think I got restocked before I could do that. There we go. And then we're going to save. No, we want to save a loadout. Register. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm getting my Monster Hunter legs back. It's been a bit since World. Okay. And then I'm going to change my equipment to... I'm going to start with the hunting horn. I've always been a huge fan of weird weapons. I played so much Insect Glaive in World, and I think we're going to do both of them with this. But the hunting horn has gotten some huge improvements, and I want to try it out. Great for knocking out monsters and buffing your buddies. And then, yeah, we've got our Kamura equipment here. And I think... Yeah, this is all of our... Yeah, we got our little Kinsects for the glaive. I do have layered armor that I think I can mess with. I want to see what some of the new stuff looks like. So you can make it where you don't display. Like if I wanted to not have my head display and stuff on, I think. So changing appearance, I think, just goes into if you want to change certain things. You can't do that much. I think they'll be like, hey, you want to go and change certain things about your character, you got to get one of these special little tickets that they charge for and stuff. Capcom's not always the best with some of that. I'd like to, yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I can do my layered stuff real quick. Oh, now that I think about it, I'm probably gonna have to talk to someone to get all that stuff. Maybe the online guy. Ah, Meowster, per leisure to be of service. So it's a little weird having this like housekeeper creature. Never vibed with that. I have been sent from the Hunters Guild to act as your personal housekeeper. A housekeeper is someone who takes care of tasks that a hunter may prepare for their hunt in comfort and style. So many puns. If you require something to be done in your stead, I'll be happy to take on a range of tasks. I shall do my very best to wait on you, Paw and Paw. If you need any tasks done, please feel free to send them my way. I'm always here in your service. So yeah, they can help with certain things like customization of the room and the background music and stuff. But we'll get more into that later. And then I have my little buddy board here if I want to mess with them. I kind of want to, yeah, I can do settings for appearances with them as well, so I can kind of do, oh, that's for their clothing color. Manage equipment, yeah, equipment display. I like, Tabi looks adorable. She's got the little bell and everything. I kind of, it's fine, the saddle and everything, but I kind of think he'd look a little cooler without that stuff displayed. And then when he fights, he can have the blade. Maybe it's hidden under that kerchief. There we go. I like the look of Dorbo better when they're, yeah. It also seems like the Palamutes are just a little more of an actual animal than the Palico feel like another race of a creature, sort of. And then I think I've got some special tools here. Oh, I can set their behavior. That would be good to do. So, yeah, with the Palico, I can kind of set where they'll prioritize. I'm just going to do balanced for them because it, you know, focus on large stuff or small stuff. Doesn't matter that much to me. Now, there's Palamute behavior where they're going to help me actually fighting more than the Palico's a lot of support. So I kind of think follow would be good. That way they're near me if I'm dodging attacks and trying to get out of the way, and then I can jump on them faster, because that's the big part with the Palamute, is being able to ride them around and use items. Pincer seems fun, but I'm going to stick with follow. And then, yeah, I think they have... I thought the Palamute had different things they could use, but maybe we haven't gotten that yet. So I think we're probably... Oh, it might be in the buddy skills. Oh, let's check these out real quick before we get too far down, because I picked a gathering Palico. There's 5 different types, and I picked a gathering one for Tabi, because I figured, yeah, it's a good one. Endemic Life Barrage, Pilfer, those are good skills. She's gonna have Healing Bubble, Camouflage, and Shock Prison, which I think that's a pretty good one. So yeah, we might need to get some new buddies down the line for other skills, but I think we're gonna be good. Oh, hey, this is that's not the pattern, but it kind of looks like, yeah, that little green is similar to the pattern I was describing, but not quite. Okay, enough messing with the buddies. I told you, my guy, he loves his pet pals, and he's making sure they're good to go before we go out on a quest, and then we'll eat some Dango before we go fully out here. I've been waiting for you. As you could have guessed, all Gathering Hub quests go through me. Please be aware these quests are meant for a party of hunters. Quests will be rated at 1 star, 2 star, and so on. Think of the number of stars as the level of difficulty. 1 to 3 star quests are classified as low rank, 4 to 7 are high. I'm sure there is no time you will be taking on high rank quests. At least that's what Hinawa says. Here at the hub, your hunter rank, or HR for short, determines what quests you're able to accept. HR 1 is 1 star, 2, you get the idea. As you increase your rank, well, you'll get into that. I'll get into that. For now, concentrate on what's in front of you. Oh, and when you want to participate in a quest with other hunters, you can check available quests and their details from the quest board, and then we can head through the quest gate to embark. Oh, I mentioned earlier that Gathering Hub quests are for a party of hunters, meaning 4 hunters. However, if you are confident in your abilities, you may attempt them on your own as well. Feel free to use the prep area on the 2nd floor. Preparations is half the battle, after all. That should be everything. I'll check with Hinoma later to see if I forgot anything. At any rate, you'll be starting with 1 star quests. Good luck. Okay, so now we can accept these quests from her as well. And there's different types. We have urgent ones that you want to complete, the ones that are key quests to unlock more. There's also expedition tours where we can just kind of go around and collect stuff a little more freely with no time limit. And yellow speech means people have requests for us, so we're gonna be able to check that out. Let's see. Yeah, you can already see some of these are like, they're like, go ahead, just jump into some monster stuff already if you want, even if you haven't fought anything yet. They don't really hold you back too much once you are out of the tutorial stuff. So let's go do the actual village quest, though. We can focus on the Gathering Hub ones later when we've got more of a, you know, of a sense of the intro, then we'll start jumping up. I want to do things in order a little. Hello there, Yosuke. Been waiting for you. Got some info that's vital. No, crucial. No, paramount. Were you just about to hit up the gathering hub so you can get a hunting party together? Yeah, about that. I got some bad news for you. You see, when the rampage is near, it's forbidden for hunters to leave Kamura, and outside hunters won't be able to enter either. In other words, Kamura is offline. But if you want to form a party, I have a special type of message I can send to get hunters to hightail it here. If I send the message, Kamura will be online and hunters will be able to enter. There's a lot of stuff to explain the online in the world. Just don't ask me how it works. I couldn't understand it myself. Something to do with spider webs. Anyway, any Mew, come to me whenever you want to swap between online and offline. But the way, did you talk with Minoto about online quests yet? If you haven't, better get your tail in gear so you can go hunting with all your friends. I want to talk to him to get my special stuff. Oh, Yorosuke, I've got some new add-on content available for perusal. So I can make a lobby. That's kind of one of the big draws of Monster Hunter is just playing online, playing multiplayer with others. And then we can go get village quests. He'll be able to help us swap between them and all that. Add-on content. We gotta see... Oh, no new add-on content to download. We have all this other stuff, though. So, yeah, we got a Novice Talisman. This is all from the pack we got. The Kamura Hunter. There we go. The Layered Armor. The Forest Cat costume. That's what I'm interested in, because that was from pre-ordering. Fish Collar. Retriever costume. Shuriken. Kamura pack. Oh, this is for selling 5 million copies of the game. We got this big hit stuff. Guild Provisions. Samurai pose set and the jump gesture. That should be it. Okay. Let's see. I should probably I might not use some of all the stuff. They give me some really powerful items. They love to give people legs up. But I do want to check out let's check out that other armor real quick before we go, because I do want to see if I like it better than the stuff we have on. Right now we look a little bit like one of those default characters in some ways. So talismans we can equip. We got layer armor settings. That's why it wasn't unlocked. There we go. Okay, let's try this out. This is all the Kamurai, so we kind of have a more ninja-y look right now. Let's see what we'd look like as a Kamurai. That looks warm, but we might be going to a frosty setting later. I like this. Let's do this for now. Since it's a little special. It's layered, so it just goes on over your armor, and you don't have to, yeah, maybe I'll just set this all to a loadout so I can easily do it. It's not going to affect my gear, you know, stuff like that. And then, I don't think we got anything else. I want to get, yeah, let's check this out real quick. We got layered armor for the buddies. I want to see if Tabiko, if I like her better in the Forest Cat setup, because look how cute she is as a ninja. You can weigh in the comments if you want. We also have, if you just want to see their yeah, it kind of removes their headgear just to have their face a little more visible. There is that. Let's try this on. I want to see if she's gonna just completely, oh my gosh. She actually looks, other than the furriness, her pattern on her head, her tail, her paws, everything looks a lot closer to how she really does look. So I'm a little torn. We'll make a loadout for her with that so that I can, yeah. And then the weapon. Oh, it didn't take her weapon. There we go. I think I'll start with her normal clothes, and then we'll come back, and when she's feeling a little more wild, we'll just have her change into that. There we go. We're gonna take that off. Okay, and then yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using the one for for Dora, but this one is pretty good because then you get, yeah, they have a cool little shuriken collar if you don't like the bandana. But then yeah, this one completely turns them into like a golden retriever, which is crazy. They just look completely different. So I'm going to leave that how it is. All right, thank you guys for bearing with me with checking out all this stuff. I'm pretty sure we're not going to need too many more items, any of that extra special stuff for our first mission. So let's get to it. I might actually, let's just save the Dango for when we're going to need that power up, because right now I think we're gonna just start with a more basic quest. Well, hello there, Yosuke. Ready for some quests? Well, you have great timing because a quest just came in for you. Master Izuchi has called you. Looks like it's time for some basic training. He was so pumped up about being your real instructor, he kept going on and on about being ready to thrash. And it seems Elder Fugen may have a hand in it as well, though I was told to keep that part a secret. Hehehe. I suspect they've been racking their brains to think of a way to help your hunting career. How sweet. I've added Utsushi's request to the quest list. Accept it whenever you're ready, but make sure you are ready first, okay? When you are, just head through the quest gate to begin. Now, let's dive into the quest list. So we're gonna start with our urgent quest. We have to do the basics, and then we can move on to actually do some more fighting. But they get us to do this, even though I should be used to it enough. Well, she was telling me to go to the quest gate, but we can just hit ZR to depart. I'm going to save the Dango, because yeah, this one is... If you played the demo, this is actually in the demo. He kind of shows you the basics of how to do stuff. So we'll go through this real quick. Man, I mentioned the art style, but there's so much cool yokai. I'm going to go into a lot of that. If you didn't know, I really love yokai, like Japanese monsters. Oh, here we go. Setting the mood. So eerie. Don't make it too daunting or anything. So yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I like the Japanese voice acting for this. I'll get into once we're running around. Yo, Ace, what's up? Accept my quest, huh? Nice. Come over here and we'll get started. So yeah, that style in the dub version, the English, it has almost like a slam poetry energy, whereas there is a type of music called biwa hoshi, where it's usually a priest is playing a biwa and has like a storytelling sort of vibe. If you've ever seen Kwaidan or Kaidan, it's an older movie, but it has all these ghost tales and ghost stories. It really sets a mood, and I feel like that's such a, I don't know, it sets a vibe that you're going to be fighting something that is not quite a dinosaur, an animal, but maybe more monstery, of course, in the title. But the yokai, I'm really fascinated by yokai legends. Congrats again on making Under. A whole new life awaits. I can see in your eyes that you're ready to thrash. But let's do a little quest refresher first, cool? Yeah, thrash, gnarly. He just seems like he's got surfer vibe in the dub here. Let's start with our camp, or localization, I should say. Let's start with our camp here. This is your tent. Here you can change your equipment and weapons or organize your items. If you want to bail on your current loadout, you're free to switch out your gear inside. That over there is the supply box. It's full of useful items that'll aid you during a quest. And everything is there to provided by the guild, so feel free to take and use whatever you want. And that's it for the camp. Let's move on to the next part. I'll meet you down by the river past the ledge. If you get lost, just look for my icon on your map. I already took the stuff out of there. That's classic Monster Hunter to just grab a bunch of stuff from the supply box. And then the tent, I can mess with my loadout in there. And the map will be uncovered as we go. We can see different things like buddies and traps and stuff. We can zoom in and use the detailed map so we can just kind of turn on what icons and things we want to see if we're gathering things. And you saw me going around with my wire bugs like this. We have a great wire bug here that is, you can put these around if you find them. They'll take you into other locations. And yeah, it's just a great no. It's a good way to get around is to use those. And I really love, I mentioned, I played so much of the insect glaive, but this game does a lot of, bitterbug. Does a lot of that for the other weapons by having these wire bugs. I want to shoot this and then don't actually, ooh. We can dash up a wall if we don't do our little flip when we go into it, and you just kind of hold down run. It does drain a lot of stamina pretty quick, but you can backflip off the wall by doing your jump or your roll, and then you can kind of get back on your feet again. Ooh. Want to make sure I'm not going too far from a doggo, and they'll come over here wherever they went. Oh, actually, I don't have them in this because this is the tutorial. I forgot. So let's make our way down the hill on our own here. Whoop. and harvest things like mushrooms. I dashed straight through it. There we go. They stole my pup and my little Tabby. Poor Tabby. They're hanging out at the village. What is my guy? Oh, he's hanging out. There's that little flip I was talking about. Okay. Yeah, he can jump off the wall and then you can get your stamina back. I'm going to go ahead and eat these rations they gave me. Because then I can fill up. My stamina is the yellow there. The green is my health. There's a lot of meters and things, but you'll get used to it as we go if you've never played or seen a Monster Hunter game before. Hey, up here! Alright, let's talk wire bugs. Those bodacious bugs are a must in any hunt. Use them right, and you'll be able to zip around at pretty much anywhere you want to go, even on top of this boulder. Give it a shot. Big thing with Monster Hunter, there's a bit of dauntingness to get into it, I feel like, and it can feel like a lot at first, but once you get used to it, it's, you know, it'll become natural. So yeah, we can hop around with our wild wire bug, it said, as we've been doing. And there's different controls depending on which weapon you're using. One cool thing too is if you're up in the air and you just want to hang out, you just hit A and you'll just kind of hang there for a while. Not indefinitely, but it helps you kind of refocus. You can't do it after one of those mid-air little dives though. Let's go ahead and jump our way up there. You gotta wait for him to recharge sometimes. Just slam right into him like he's an herb. Hey, look at that! You're a natural! Next, let's talk buddies. Today, I brought my Palico and Palamute, Flash and Rumble, with me. I don't see why I couldn't have learned this with Dorobo and Topiko, but they'll be lending you a paw for this part of the training. They stand out a lot because they're like pee-pee yellow over there. They're maybe supposed to be gold. First, try mounting Rumble, my Palamute. Is that okay with Rumble? Palamutes are swift as the wind, so if a monster gives you a slip, hop on your barking buddy. Alright, I'll be waiting for you on the trail. Meet me up there. Let's just go ahead and let me ride. So you can hold down A. That's why I kind of made the button hold short, so you can get on them a lot faster. And we got all these different controls on the Palamute. And we can, well, that's such a huge thing, is not only is it nice to be able to get around on this dog and move really fast, you can even drift, which is crazy, and they do a cool boost. But being able to do stuff like so here, let me get to it. Sharpen my weapon while I'm riding around on a dog. It's crazy. In potions and things, it's really helpful in the middle of a battle if you're hurting to just kind of dash away on your dog and heal yourself. Then you don't use your own stamina. Grab some things as we go around, you know. Flash bugs, we can craft things. There is the automatic crafting for certain stuff. Sometimes I in past Monster Hunters, I would turn that off because I was like, I want to know when I'm making potions. But most of it is like, you're just going to be using it for that stuff anyways, so might as well do that. He's going to explain about these weird little birds. Look at they're full of dew or something. Hey, check out this yellow spear bird with nectar. If you touch one, its pollen, I said 3 different things, will enhance that good luck charm you're wearing, the pedal lace. When that happens, the scent of the pollen surrounds your pedal lace and boosts your stats. Since this little guy is yellow, it'll increase your stamina. Similarly, spearbirds of other colors will boost other stats. Pretty gnarly if you ask me. The effect is only active during the current quest, but you can be sure, kids, that they are worth using. Oh, and that's a cloth fly over there. Cloth flies are one of these many creatures you'll come across in the field. They call these little guys endemic life. Powder these floaty friends spread can boost your defense. There's lots of other endemic life out there that can boost your hunts in different ways. Have a look around for other endemic life and then play around with them to see what kind of effects they have. Okay, just a little bit more. Follow me. There's a stink mink on the right. That's one of my favorite new ones. They can do perma buffs or basically give you extra tools. This is one of the things where I'm like, I feel like this would be really overwhelming for anyone who's never played one of these games before. A lot of this is not that necessary to get going, but it is a thing where it's like, you need to know this stuff eventually. I kind of think they should just, like, maybe start adding this stuff in as you go along a little more. There's stuff like these flash flies to blind things when you're fighting it. Just a lot of different stuff that you'll learn as you go, but I do think they kind of front load it a little too much before they let you get into it, but that's just personal taste. Right on, Ace got the hang of riding Palamutes already. They're super helpful buddies, especially when you need to cover a lot of ground. and you can even tell them to attack while you're riding him. But their attacks won't be as strong as yours. Don't have Rumble attack. He's mine. So when you're ready to get down to business, it's best to dismount. Oh, looks like we got ourselves some monsters nearby. How are your health and stamina looking? Be sure to keep tabs on your status while you're out in the field. When you're ready, let's head up this way. It's time to really get this show on the road. Okay, so we can see, health is the green, stamina is the yellow. We got our pedal lace to help us. There's also a sharpness meter. I don't have that much sharpness on this early weapon, but he's telling me to dismount. I don't wanna. I'm running straight in. Gnarly, a pack of Izuchi. Alright, there's 3 of them. Go ahead and take them out for me. So these are new. They're based off of Kamura, which are these sickle weasels that fly like the wind. And they also have, especially great Izuchi, they have the slit-mouthed woman urban legend. There's a few different yokai that go into a lot of these. I'll just kind of tell you the ones that I know of, at least. Don't hold back just because they're small now. They can be skillful and ruthless. Just remember your training and you'll be golden. Now ready your weapon, nice and steady. Take them down one attack at a time. So yeah, a lot of Monster Hunter games, they draw multiple influences to make kind of their own original sort of creature vibe. So Hunting Horn, if you've played the Hunting Horn in previous games, it's a little different this time because we have these melodies that we can play by just hitting. We don't have to actually perform any of our notes. Let's oh, we killed him. I was gonna say, let's go ahead and hit that to stun them. Sweet, awesome job there, Ace. Oh, and don't forget to carve to harvest materials from monster. They can be upgraded at the smithy or used for upgrades. When you're done carving, come see me. So yeah, the big thing with the Hunting Horn is the style that we have right now. We can just play 2 notes in a row, and you see those songs listed there. Self-improvement, speeds up things. I think it gives you buffs to yourself, but there's other buffs you get, like defense up, attack up, and health recovery. I can constantly be healing, and they affect your buddies and anyone you're playing with as well if they're close to you, so it's good to have that stuff going. Yeah, you can still do the style of performance that you would do in the old games, but there's a bunch of new features. We'll get into that as we go around. Let me grab some honey here. Flash. I was gonna say, Tabi's a gathering type, so she will help me with that. We have 3 wire bugs now, so temporarily we'll have an extra one if you gather them. Just as I expected from my star pupil, that was an incredible hunt. If there's something you think you could have done better, don't worry. After all, you're just getting started. Now then, let's head back to camp. Looks like we're kind of far away from it, but no big deal. Yo. No big deal, yo. Use fast travel and you'll be back at camp in no time. I'm gonna go ahead. See you there. I was thinking ahead because I was like, oh, we're gonna hunt a monster here, like a big monster, pretty soon. So let's just go ahead and not dilly-dally. We'll be back at the Shrine Ruins soon enough. The smoke bomb, I guess if you're trying to escape something, that makes sense. He's got that ninja energy, but it seemed a little unnecessary. Just kind of dusted my buddies. Congratulations, you've completed the basic training quest. I'm now proud to send you out into the field as a full-fledged hunter. You've learned well, but keep in mind, Elder Fuga and I expect much from you. If you ever feel like going over your basic training again, all you need to do is accept this quest from Hinawa. I'd be happy to guide you through it again. Alright, do we have time to cook some meat real quick? Is the music gonna play over the triumphant music? Here we go. Classic. There we go. Haha, well done. You gotta get it right when it changes. It's not that tough to time it right. Oh, I did that perfectly. And got to high five Flash. I wonder if his name's Flash because he's like a flash bug looking. Look at him go. I feel like my guy, if he didn't have that slash in his hat, he wouldn't be able to see. But he's looking pretty cool. I'm happy with his appearance. Yorosuke is ready to go out and make some monster friends. And by that, I mean attack them. Probably hunt them. I will try to capture too. I do like capturing monsters. It's actually a little faster, but you can only get certain parts from actually slaying a monster, and certain things you actually get better drop rates for it if you capture them. So you want to kind of mix it up. You don't want to do one or the other fully. I could do a whole capture run, but I would miss out on certain parts for armor and weapons. Well, Yorosuke, I see Utsushi's little quest was no match for you. Ah, I expected nothing less. What you learn today is the very essence of hunting. Whenever or wherever the hunt takes you, those lessons will always hold true. Now, Inowa should have some 1-star quests for you. Ready for it. Well, get to it and happy hunting. Okay, now we can get into the meat of it. So that's it. No, I'm gonna keep going. Like, again, this is not how I would normally do it. Usually I would keep an episode very brief, but I'm gonna play how long I want to play, and you watch how long you want to watch, basically, is what we're going for here. And I couldn't stop without fighting at least one big monster. Hey, and welcome back. How'd everything go with Master Utsushi's quest? I know, the basics are, well, basic, but you gotta have a sturdy foundation before you can build, right? Take Bunny Dango, for example. They love it here. Yomogi puts as much effort into selecting ingredients as she does preparing them. Hehe, anyway, I know you're not here to talk Dango. You're here to talk quests, and lucky for you, I've got some 1-star quests ready to go. You know, questing is kind of like climbing a mountain. Keep completing them, and before you know it, you'll be at the top. Just like a mountain, there's more than one way to the top. Pick the quests right for you and forge your own path. But you're gonna stay right here and listen to me blabber about Bunny Dango if you don't hurry up and pick a quest. Hee. Okay, so roly-poly lantern. Oh, we're not quite ready to fight the stuff yet. We can fight some little stuff. I'm just gonna quickly do roly-poly lanterns so we can get some rewards. I was gonna say, we'll be slaying a lot of the little stuff. Sorry, I was a fibby boy there. I fibbed on you. Let's go ahead and eat, since we can also do some fun stuff, like just clap and have fun. And look at Doro, they're dancing. Dorobo can't clap, he's just a giant dog, so. But Tabi is getting in on it. Just kind of a creepy little goblin energy sometimes, but that's the charm of the Palicos. Okay, so we're gonna order. You gotta eat before you do your hunts in Monster Hunter. That's just a big part of it. And there's Daily Dango that will help us. Let's pay with points for now. Could use money as well. And then, oh, the Kamura is the special one. We'll get more Kamura points. That means more Dango we can use. So I think I'm gonna go with, we'll make sure that we don't get our stuff deflected. We'll just do a couple different ones. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter too much because we're not gonna be fighting that much in this first actual quest. Here we go. Jeez. Are those bunny? They kind of look like they got the skewer, of course. Give them bunny ears, but they got like hair on their head though with the sauce. There we go. Delicious. All right. Oh, we got all of them. Nice. So you won't always get every skill. That was good. They were just shockingly lethal with those Dango. Seems like if the town ever got attacked, that rampage, if that comes in, we can count on Yomogi to just skewer all the monsters and cook them up for us. Yeah, they always have fun little cutscenes with the food and stuff. I appreciate that. When you get your meal, you're gonna be eating a lot of Dango. You don't have to watch it every time, of course. Okay, now I got my actual buddies. And we can see, so that's what I was talking about. My little Kahoot is gonna mark, and there'll be a question mark on the map until we identify what they are. We can deliver things to the supply box. We have to, with the transport items, like eggs and things, but other stuff we'll get to keep. Okay. Don't need to grab those files. We don't have anything that needs them. I like going over here and jumping up because it's got some little things we can get while we're over here. I actually think some of the stuff might be up on the wall here. Because of the way, if you look at the map, you can see there's a little glow there. So I don't always have to go up here at the beginning of the hunt, but I do like having the extra stuff like this. This mining node is really easy to get. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. I gotta get used to all. There's a lot of button combos you gotta learn and get used to. So the more we hunt, the better we will get at it. Just go ahead and whoa. Almost jumped right off the edge there. Now I'm stuck on the other side of this. We're gonna have to go up. There we go. Whoa! He's just going all over the place. I told you he's a rowdy boy. He's a rascal. He's full of energy. Okay, let's go ahead and find our way down here, because I think we got another one past the herb. Jump off. There we go. Just getting my wire bug legs. I love, yeah, it just definitely adds so much mobility. Dorbo, what were you doing down in the in the water there? Oh, these guys came back. Those little, what are they called? Vigor wasps, yeah. They just have a weird little nectar jelly, whatever. And that's why I was thinking about that with the spirit birds. It's just they let you heal yourself in a little mist. If you're okay with having a bug mist, then they'll help you out. All right, let's go. See, I turned the weapon off, but he still does have the weapon on the side, so I almost feels like an oversight. Hello. Sometimes these guys aren't the nicest, but that one's just kind of traveling around, doing his thing. Let's explore a little bit, see if we can find some more of those berries that we're collecting, or whatever they are. I already forgot. I grabbed some earlier. But yeah, they're just kind of teaching you how to use the map, teaching you how to do stuff like... We got some combat here. Let's blind these guys. Gonna lure them over. Make it nice and easy for me to do stuff. I can remember I can attack while I'm on I'm on my Palamute. Let's go ahead and jump over here. Then I can hit that a little easier. Alright. You want some of this? Bam. They're all blinded. There's a backwards attack with this that is a good lead that you can start with. The X and A move. They're already all dead. That's a good way to heal yourself. It's a good way to get your big hit in early. Is just kind of, you have to face away, but it works well. And there's other types of swings. This is basically a hammer. It's called a hunting horn, but it's basically a hammer that helps you knock the monsters out, so you can get some good shots in on them. Very crucial when you're hunting monsters to have them not biting you. But yeah, it's a hammer that you gotta bonk them with for the most part. I'm gonna get my stuff going here just by doing a little performance. We can get self-improvement, and then just play 2 notes in a row, and there we go. We get all the other ones. I don't think I actually got the stuff out of the box. I got so distracted. I forgot to do that. Alright, I'm gonna go backwards. Oops, I did the wrong combo there. I need to be facing away, hit the backward strike, and then smack them like so. There we go. Let's get my attack up. Now, if you play one of each of the notes, you can do a performance where you get all 3 of the buffs instead of having to do them individually. So that can be a little faster depending. Some of the cool stuff with the hunting horn is that the performances that you do will give you invincibility, like iframes they're called, but they're, make you able to dodge some monster attack, or like just tank them. Stink mink. There we go. So when we use this, it lures the big monsters in, and then yeah, we can ride them. That's another thing we'll get to in a second here. Stink minks have the ability to lure monsters. Where are you, Master Utsushi? He's just kind of like creeping around. So you got a stink mink there. Try to gather some honey and things that'll help us in the long run, because we're gonna want potions and stuff. Let's oops, I did my jump, not my dog jump. I want to do, there we go. The dog is so good at, or Palamute I should say, is so good at getting up walls and stuff. So even just that is a huge improvement to mobility, not even counting the wire bugs. Maybe a little too far down there. Ooh, I think if I go to this part, he can climb up. There we go. Yeah, he jumped a little bit farther than I wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off and get my way up. Whoa! Get back onto the wall. I want to get on these vines, and then, yeah, there we go. Come on, Dorobo. Let's go. He just goes straight up the cliff. It's crazy. And I'm gonna check my map. Oh, the one at the, I took long enough fighting stuff where the one at the start already respawned. So if you don't feel like, making the rounds all over the map to collect some certain stuff, it's like, You have the option of just having every couple minutes they respawn. I want to get up here, so let's see if we can... Oh, I didn't bring my... Oops. Didn't bring my extra rations and stuff, so I'm not going to bother with that right now. I'm just going to have what I have. Alright. Jump off and climb our way up here, because I'm pretty sure there's got to be some... Look at that. Looked like they were building something and then stopped, but probably not. It's ruins, after all. Got a fire beetle. Yeah, there's little shrines all over the place here. As they said, it was lost to time. There we go. Yeah, my sharpness, you can see how fast that already goes down. It's yellow. Green, blue, and white are all, you know, in order. Better, better, better. But right now we only have yellow at the best. So we gotta make sure once your weapon is dull, won't do as much damage, it can get deflected, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, I didn't mean to... Ooh, we can find sending sprigs. These little bushes might have stuff in them. Let's go ahead and let's go. And I feel bad disturbing the home of these little guys. Dorba just flipping out, spinning around. There we go. I meant to do this. There we go. What do we got over here? Something up in the sky flying. There's bugs all over the place. Go ahead and run, run, run. My stamina is almost out there. Oh, we get a great wire bug? Looks like it. So we can put them on certain... Oh no, messed up my run. Let's go ahead and run, 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 run. There we go. But yeah, we don't have any to put on the Jewel Lily here. We didn't actually find one. That cliff might be a little high for me. Go ahead and try to run up there. You only have so much stamina to run up, so that's why it is important to eat. I probably should. Yeah, I think we can make this. Let's see if we can... Oop. There we go. Sometimes, yeah, just flipping off the cliff and then jumping back on with your other wire bug will help you out. I think we can make it all the way up there. Let's do it. Run, run, run. Yeah, we got plenty of stamina to do it. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, we're by the ruins here. I love it. Yeah, I want to focus on the quest, but I'm also like, I want to explore this place. It's beautiful. There's a lot of mysteries. What's this? An old lantern? Probably. There's got to be something hidden up here, else they wouldn't have this little path. Oh, we got more of those bugs. Bitter bugs, and then these guys. I'm getting Kamura points for those, so I can... Bugs traded for Dango. Who would have thought? Take these bugs, I'm going to pay for my meal. There we go. I think we're getting close. How many do we have? Oh no, that was just a unique. That wasn't part of the quest stuff. There's going to be something hidden up here. Ooh. Yeah, there's so many places that you have to be pretty resilient and have enough skill with the wire bugs to actually get to them, I'm noticing. Here we go. Ooh. Unique mushroom colony. I gotta actually look for the little glowy things. There's none around here, surprisingly. Might have gone a little too far off the beaten path. Ooh, what's this? Ah, relic records. They have a series of old messages we can keep in our notebook. And Kaguro, the merchant, is interested. Okay, I definitely saw something up on the roof. Might have been a wire bug. Whoa, what's going on over there? A nest of some sort. There we go. What do we got? Yeah, extra wire bug. Wonder if I can make it all the way over there. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. I think we got ample wire bugs to do it. And then we can just climb. Whoa. Yeah, we can just climb up here without having to do that. What's going on? Is this a nest of some sort? Oh, we got stink minks. We got another wire bug. We can only have 3, so that probably just refreshed what I had. Are these guys gonna attack me? They don't seem super annoyed with me. Got a nice frame rate on their wings. This feels like it's gonna be something's nest, like a Rathalos or something, because yeah, there's enough stuff here going on. Oh, okay, they are attacking, I think. Yeah. So I do have, if I can do it right, let's see if I can hit him with this. Oh, it's a little too high up there for me to be able to do it. I think I can wire bug up to him though, and then just do an attack. Bam! There we go. See if I'll take them out before they run away. They're not so tough. There we go. The other one is probably not really happy. Remobra. Yeah, and in World you would use some of these to fly around. Different ones that would help you fly to other spots. Let's see if I can do, yeah. To do the one I have to kind of, oh, he landed. There we go. Get my attack up and buff myself the rest of the way. There we go. But yeah, you would use these to travel to different camps and stuff. Now we have our wire bugs, which kind of fill that niche. I'm taking longer on this quest than I wanted originally, but I'm getting a lot of distracted by all this stuff. I think we've probably seen enough of this little area. I don't need to climb the whole mountain. Let's go back. You know, this is the quickest way again. Just go fast travel. Sorry, man. Dorbo's like, I'm out of here before you hit me with that smoke bomb. I learned my that last time it was Rumble and Flash. So, Hoyo. Yeah, I love this. I feel like I picked a good voice. I'm happy with this one. And then let's go ahead and just drop on down here. Ooh. I love that even if I'm not using the wire bug, anytime I can be like, time to wire bug, and then I am on my way to Dangling, getting the lay of the land. Ooh, I didn't do that quite right. Let's go ahead and just ride Dorbo over there. That should be faster. Now, yeah, I've heard some people say the Palamute they love for getting around, but then after a while, when you get good enough with the wire bug, maybe you don't need it, and you can take 2 Palicos, because you could have 2 Palamutes or 2 Palicos. We're still missing 2 more here, so let's try to grab those. I know this is a popular quest to kind of do just to refresh your other quests, because sometimes there'll be different things like outbreaks of different materials sort of stuff. So it's whoa, I did it again. I'm just not looking where I'm riding on my dog, and then I just accidentally fly right off a cliff. But yeah, so this is a very quick quest typically to get your stuff. Man, I got so many stink minks. I want to use one just to use it. Here we go. He rubs all over you. I don't think there's any monsters that I can actually find here. Oh, let's go ahead and play. This is what happens when you play the full performance. It has some good hits, and then you also get the added bonus. Oh, I destroyed that one. Usually you don't want to destroy the bugs so you can actually harvest them. But yeah, you get the added bonus of getting all your stuff, and with that extra damage, it's nice. If you're got the notes for it, go ahead and play it. And then there's another meter. You see that little purple circle that is next to my note scale at the top? That is my Infernal Melody, I think it's called. It's like this extra performance you can do that you build up after having a certain amount of hits. Ooh, missed him a little. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna give you the old backwards. Ah! If I let my buddies take him down, I wonder if they won't break him, because you don't want to destroy these things necessarily. They're kind of hard to harvest. You need certain weapons to actually get them to fall without breaking their stuff. Oh no, he sliced them. I might have too powerful attack right now. This escargot. I don't have enough room to be able to carry that little guy. There's got to be more of the stuff around here. It looks like, yeah, if we go ahead, we can get more of those. We've been a little unlucky, I think, with some of the drops from those harvest spots. What is that? Oh, did they kill one of those? Oh, it's like rotting. I think that's a monster, like a little dodo thing that's been in some of the other games before. Let's give him a wallop. Oop, a little too far. Do my combo here. There we go. And then I'll try to do the Infernal Melody. You guys can see it. The easier way to do it is to do the Silk Bind attack and then just hit the form after, and then you go bam, 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 bam. There you go, yeah. That has a lot of hits and also keeps you safe from big attacks. Is there another one around here? They seem to travel in groups of 3. Yeah, they have like their Velociraptors almost mixed with, or maybe Utah Raptors because they're a little bigger, mixed with the some other stuff. Like they almost have like a little fox energy to them with some of the fur. They got the sickle tail, that's of course supposed to be kind of like the sickle weasel yokai, and then yeah, like I mentioned, the one of the things that probably isn't as apparent without hearing the developers talk about it is that the mouth was based off of that one legend as well. So let's check the map again. Yeah, I think there's some up on the cliff here. That seems right. A little bit farther. Probably a way to get up there if there's a thing for it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off old Dorobo here. And then hopefully I can run this. Oh! Yeah, so you can hang and get your stamina back, but you don't get your wire bugs back, and then I can't run unless I have an extra one, so yeah. It's a little tough to get up there unless you got the extra wire bug or you have the extra stamina, so let's just, yeah. We'll do it the way that we're supposed to here. Yeah, just run, 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 run. I feel like, yeah, we were up here. Did we find any before? I don't remember. Oh, my stamina's getting pretty low, so I probably should eat. Yeah, it's saying there's supposed to be stuff here. The other ones have respawned, so I honestly could just go get those instead of looking deeper for them, but whoop. Wirebug's not ready yet. There we go. Oh. Yeah, jumping off makes it a little faster to get your stuff back. Yeah, I feel like there's got to be more than just those start ones, but maybe not worth the time going too far out to find them. Mushroom colonies everywhere. I bet if I stuck to the path and kind of went ahead and uncovered more of the map, it would probably find them for me. These are getting me points, though. They're always handy. I feel like I don't want to waste my food if I'm gonna finish the quest here pretty soon, anyways. So I'm kind of like, do I wanna use my food on this? Even though my stamina is low. Yeah, let's see if there's any more in this area. So we're getting to the actual sort of like main part of the shrines here. It looks like there's like a little village maybe. Hard to tell what was going on here originally. There's kind of a wall. Maybe it was just the protecting area for the shrine to keep the monsters out. What's going on over here? Tubby, are you harvesting some stuff for me? There we go. Look at all this. Oh no, that wasn't... Did they kill the Alteroth? These little bugs. For some reason I thought they were bigger. But I won't complain. Hanging out with the stink minks. Let's see. If I let them destroy it, maybe it'll give me better materials. I'll go ahead and try smacking it. See if we hit it. No, it got destroyed. That's okay. Alright, let's head back. Because I think we're just better off getting the ones at the start than worrying too much about finding other ones. Could be some in this little secret path here. Let's see. Not so much of a secret. Certain stuff, like, yeah, Ivy, I believe, is used for traps. I wonder if I can kill one of these just with using Dorobo when I'm on him, because he doesn't do that much damage. Yep. Yeah, still worked. Oh, the other one is not so happy. Oh no! He said, don't harvest the meat from my friend. He's gonna smack you. There we go. Yeah, these guys, they're not pushovers, but they're not exactly the scariest. So my dog can take him out on his own. Tubby's here doing some boomerang action, helping out. Okay. harvest one more. We're gonna be pretty prepared for making some armor from these guys and weapons potentially, because feels like we're getting. There we go. I knew there had to be more of these and that. Or no, there's one behind us. Oh, flashbook. Yeah, it's very easy to get distracted in this game and get a ton of materials. But the more we collect early, the better. Man, we still only found one from that. I think we're just getting really unlucky with the materials, but I'm going to not worry about that and just head back. And we're not going to fight more of these guys. The Jagras, the little ones are in here. Just give them a parting gift. The little ones are in here, but then not the big ones, surprisingly, it seems like. The great, I think it's called Great Jagras. I'm just kind of surprised they're not in here. Tanuki-da! Look at them traveling around. These are called Bombadgies, I believe, but they definitely look like little tanuki. There's also, I think Mujina is there's a badger type that is very similar in a lot of mythology to tanuki. They're kind of interchangeable sometimes. They can transform, they're tricksters. So sometimes you'll see it translated instead of raccoon dog or raccoon if they're trying to really just like localize it without being accurate. They'll say badger, and these ones called Bombadgy, I think is, yeah, it's not that inaccurate, obviously. Okay, we got the one. We didn't complete the quest though. How high up is that? Probably better off, actually. Can we run up this waterfall? Is that what that? We definitely went up a vined part. There it is, yeah. Yeah, I can't believe we're not getting enough of the endemic life stuff, or the, not endemic life, but the little berries that we're trying to collect here to actually have it be completed. This must be the last one, right? Got a little tour of the ruins. We got to see all the different... There we go. Sorry that took a bit. I feel like, normally I would get multiple ones from those a little better and not have to go to so many, but... Yeah, we got a little tour of the ruins. We got some extra stuff we normally wouldn't have. What's going on over here? Ooh, a little secret path. Aww. So yeah, I think it's more common to pet and celebrate with your Palamute, because often you'll be riding them around, but yeah, I'm glad we got to see, even if it was Flash and not Tabi, we got to see a little Palico dance earlier. And look at all the stuff Tabiko got for us. She was so good. I got some extra stuff as well. Yeah, Tabi, gathering I know is a good profession for the Palicos. It's just it's just handy to have extra materials, but also I feel like my kitten in real life she loves playing, she loves gathering little things and running around with toys and stuff, so it felt very fitting. She's resourceful and cunning. We could do, healer, fighter, bombardier, I think there's an assist one, there's a bunch of different ones. Oh my, it's Master Dosuke, that artifact you have there, may I take a glimpse at it? I seem fascinating. Immensely fascinating indeed. This is an old message, a trace legendary, or legacy of bygone eras most obscure. Ostensibly, this record contains someone's story yet undiscovered. That makes it an invaluable item. For the longest time, perhaps influenced by my trade, I have sought such annals to broaden my understanding of the world. He has a dancing Palico there. It's distracting. Oh, look at the Kahoot. That's the lottery thing. If you would be so kind as to show me any others you come across, I'd gladly offer a token of thanks, small as it may be. I'd venture that these old messages are fragmented into smaller notes, which lie in places remote and unaccustomed to human activity. I wish you luck in your hunt for them, and thank you in advance. So we can get some stuff here, more items as rank increases. I'll have sales sometimes, and there's a lottery. Let's try. Well, if we do Amiibo, we actually get the lottery for free. I can save some of my precious early dollars. So let's scan some Amiibo. I think we can do 3 a day. That was Bowser Jr. I have him handy for the for Bowser's Fury. Ooh, jackpot! Our first one. We got trap tools. We got bombs. Good stuff. All right, Bowser. See if you can outdo your son. And... oh, just green. I don't know what that means. That's some basic stuff. Honey, potions, things that we'll be getting. And then... I didn't have a third amiibo prepared. I had to reach behind me and grab the Metroid. It's a weird one for this, since it's sci-fi. But, there we go. Any amiibo will do. Bingo! Got some good potions and stuff. Alright, that'll help out. He probably doesn't have anything that I need that much. Yeah, trap tools and things. We'll be able to craft a lot of what we need. Okay. And then, let's talk to the blacksmith real quick. Failed to take your means of protection seriously, you won't last long out in the field. You can imagine why. Improve your armor by upgrading it here at my smithy. Make sure to bring the needed armor spheres with you. I'll start you off with a few as a beginner's gift. Use them to upgrade your gear. Oh, nice of you. Thank you. Alright, so we can upgrade and forge new stuff. Can make a wish list, like say Amazon or something. Alright, and then once we have the materials, I think it lets you know. Let's look at our armor here. We can upgrade with the armor spheres. I don't know if we'll be using this armor that long. It's actually a pretty good set. If you look, there's, I think we can, I don't know if we can see everything, but we get some extra stuff. I remember Divine Blessing. I loved that in World, because it really helps you save your butt if you get hit. Wirebug Whisperer, Wall Runner, a lot of stuff for traversal. Let's see what we can make. So we have the Kamura kit. You know, you can see that we already have it, and that's what that looks like on us. But now there's the leather armor with extra gathering stuff. It's got recovery up and a bunch of that. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Let's see if we got any other horns we can make though, so we can forge or upgrade. And then yeah, we can roll back weapons if we're not happy with the upgrade path we took. So I could upgrade that. I got the ore. There's also, I could make an iron one. You can see they have different melodies on the right, though. Like, that has stamina recovery, defense up. I lose my attack up if I do that. That one's pretty good. And then, I'm curious what they turn into, because the bone, maybe the bone one is worth pursuing. Better damage. I do like the melodies on the other one, but attack up, defense up, environmental damage negating is pretty good. I would miss the health recovery, honestly. I think I'm just going to upgrade this for now, because that does not cost very much for me to do. And we'll stick with our Kamura chorus a little longer. And then, yeah, we'll unlock more later. I think we're good. We didn't have to change anything. This little guy, though, the Buddy Smith, Kisaki. Yorosuke, so I hear you're Hunter Meow. Felicitations and congratulations. If you need buddy equipment, then look no further. The smithy looks forward to your future patronage, and your buddies too, of course. Eventually the cat puns will just be so natural for me to read, I won't even, like, you know, stop in my tracks. As a little token of my thanks, I'd like to present you with some scrap that you can use to forge buddy equipment. Promise me that you'll take it and get your buddies some spiffy new equipment. So yeah, I think scraps are an older thing that's returning to the game. Let's see what we can make for our little guys. Yeah, you can sometimes cut off. Yeah, it can generate scraps from extra stuff. Oh, okay. So we got this already. Tabi has more sets she can make. Look at that big barrel on her back. That's more of a Western style armor. And it seems like, yeah, not too different. A little better attack than range. Yeah, this one is very balanced. And then the armor just kind of some different resistances. We got, oh, what's this thing? Oh, we don't have the paw print stamp. That's a blunt ranged weapon. We can make her look like a knight. We can have the little rabbit bones. And, oh, oh, look, it's a bug catcher. That's adorable. That's, yeah, for the summer vibes with the watermelon. That's so cute. Yeah, I can't tell. We gotta put the other one back on if we want to see what the difference is easier. So yeah, better ranged. Don't know if it has any extra stuff to it really. Just better, yeah, a little better defenses. It's a lot of I've noticed with the buddies, it's like it's kind of just what you are more into with the looks. There's different stats and stuff obviously, but it's like, Yeah, what do you want your dog to look like a knight? You can do that. You want it to look like a Houndoom or something? Got you covered as well. The weapons would probably be, yeah, so if I wanted more of a severing, they're both severing, but yeah, a little more. This is balance and this is more melee, that sort of thing. I think I'm alright with them for now. I'm a little tempted to put on the layered stuff, though. I forget if I thought the buddies had buddy equipment that I could mess with, though. But I forget if I have to get that later on. Right now, they're just got the one. There we go, yeah. Okay, I think I'm happy with how they are. I'm not gonna worry about scraps or anything yet. I'm pretty good with my stuff, too. I did want to... Yeah, we'll leave Tabi in her clothes right now. She has a short hair, so I'll leave her in her one gear. There was something I wanted to do, and I think I got everything that I wanted to do done. So we do need to do one more of these. I think I could just really blast through this one. It's pretty easy to take down some of those Jagras. And then we'll be done with the basic quests, and I can actually hunt something a little larger. Let's have our meal really quick. Pay it with some points. We'll have this like special one, and then I think if you save it as a something that you want to keep for later, then that will yeah, register to set, and then I think you can still eat it later even if you don't have it in the store, like a different day. Alright. I'm gonna skip that over. We didn't get to see the tea. The only problem with we can watch that again maybe to show the differences, but yeah, the only difference with the animation, if you skip it, you don't get to see the tea, and if you see a little tea twig in there that's floating upright, that's good luck. So then you can or did we get... Yeah, we didn't get the urgent one yet. I just wanted to double check. We got the tour of the quest list. Okay, let's head out. But yeah, the sign of extra luck is fun to be able to see. But usually, yeah, you get the set chance if you're gonna get those bonuses for your food. So you wanna see the little celebratory animation at least. Okay, now that last one, that was we were taking our time. We were lollygagging around. This one is going to be very, very quick. I keep forgetting to change my inventory to my loadout. We'll set up a loadout for when we actually fight the main monster here, the big one that's coming up. For now, let's just go. Yeah, they're already actually just like right over here for me. This should be nice and easy to take them out. Well, that one's lounging, almost like a cat. A lot of cat talk. Oh, it didn't get quite close enough. There we go. Alright. I do want to get... Oh, that's not even one of them. I do want to get my self-improvement going, so let's just go ahead and play. Yeah, I thought there was more of them here. Turbo. There it is, hiding in the grass. My loyal steed is able to show it to me. There we go. Yeah, I love... So you get these Silkbind moves. I didn't show the second one yet, but that first one, if you just kind of attack with it with X when you got your Wirebug out, you do that sort of, yeah, you fly in a little bit of a length. Whoa! Look out for the boar. Bulgo, I think they're called. You get a bit of a jump in, and then you get the extra oomph of hitting him, and then you can do your kind of lead that into performances and different stuff. It's a good way to close range, and also I think you get some iframes on that, so that's helpful. I don't need to be killing these Bulgos, so I should probably just mosey on farther down to where the Jagras really live. Whoop. There we go. The one move is really cool. I think they're called Silkbind attacks is the main one that I'll use here in a second. Just gonna grab some stuff. This will save me time later if I have some extra bones and things to craft, and hopefully Tabi will come over here and get in there. She seems to be rummaging around a little bit. She's doing her gathering. Okay, let me get a little closer that way. Bam! Alright, and then you gotta make sure you're playing a variety of notes so that you can get that melody going. Come here. It's scared a little bit, it seems like. I feel bad. Let's get my performance going. I can get all my buffs. There we go. I love, yeah, just being able to heal without having to stop and use a potion is really handy. One of my favorite things with the hunting horn, and also makes me feel more useful. I've always talked about, not always, I was gonna say, I've probably talked about before in other series that I love playing sort of a supporting role or helping others a lot of the time, and it's kind of like in normal life and in games. And it is nice to be able to do that in here, like, and still do good damage and help people out, but yeah. But having that extra sort of quality of helping others have a little bit easier time. These aren't Jagras, the Izuchi are this way. Let me just grab my stink make and go. No, I don't need it. The stink make's for larger creatures. Dorobo will bark and show me the monsters, but Tabi will show me the gathering spots a little easier because she's always looking for those. We got a couple over here. Okay, let's get in. And maybe I'll, see if I can do my crazy move on one of these. So the one takes one wire bug. This takes two. Oh, I missed. They moved around too much. So yeah, you do this big wind up, and then when I actually land it, you'll see how cool that is. Let's go ahead and, whoa, whiff it. They're dead anyways. They took care of it. Thank you, guys. So we need two more. Should be a group up ahead on the map, it looks like. And then we'll have this done already. But you can see, man, my sharpness goes down so fast on this thing. We've barely hit any little guys. I love that I could just be like, okay, Dorbo, just climb the wall. And he says, no problem. Whoa, what did we get? They dropped something. Rock lizard. Oh, and an armor sphere. Nice. Alright. That's handy. That's a Bulgo. We don't want to do that. Grab a wire bug. Oh, it looks like they're kind of like in between here. Yeah, they're up here. Let's do it. Let's see if I can hit them this time. Bam! And then now they are linked. And I got that done with that one. It puts this wire bug connected to the monster, and then it does this crazy damage. It kind of is like you're basically playing a really powerful melody or note right into like wherever you connect on the monster. Sometimes it's the monster's brain that you get it. There we go. Yeah, this thing, I feel like the hunting horn is so much better than it used to be. Just the power and the knockout ability that you feel. Oh man, are these helping or are they attacking? These little palico running all over the place. Felines. Oh yeah, Tabi taking on their own here. They're gonna just dig away once they're knocked out. Yeah, they always do that where they kind of are like, I'm out of here. There they go. That's the way this game handles anything with needing something to get closer to you, like the kind of teleporting. They just have him dig away. Oh wow, he's showing appreciation to his wire bug. Nice. They're like a little bit of a like bee, firefly, hornet energy, but then they got that weird glowy butt. I don't know why the wire comes out of there. I don't want to know what the wire's made out of. I just use it. There we go. Tabi's been gathering good. All right, much faster. My buddies are already level 4. I'm gonna finish off, as I promised, with a big hunting quest because I love the intro. You saw there was a bit of that spookiness with the area, but the intros for the monsters are so cool. I've seen a couple of them. Oh, Yorosuke! Yomogi over at the tea shop has been looking for you. She seems upset over something. Go and check on her, will ya? I can't remember it. Yeah, he's got a request, doesn't he? Oh, that's Hamura the Loyal. Yeah, they don't speak a language that we understand. He looks like a Aardwolf or something. Good to see you, Yorosuke. How's the hunting life treating you? Something I'd like you to do, on top of your normal monster hunting duties, that is. If you ever hear of any villager having trouble, I want you to lend him an ear if you can. Lend him a hand, too. I know it's all of a sudden and all, but don't worry, I got something nice and easy for you to get used to it. I need you to bring me something. Think you can do that? Come back and see me when you're ready. So he's got a request. You gotta look out for those blue speech bubbles. Usually, delivering something to him. He wants well done meat. And I already completed it because I cooked that meat earlier. So there we go. Ah, Squirt! Completed my quest already, have you? You have my thanks. Mmm, smells delicious. Bite into it with your Dracula fangs. Oh, look at that little... Just going around with a bundle. Now that you helped me, I got another little favor to ask you. You know everyone is doing their own little thing to help Kamura out, but sometimes they need a helping hand, a well-armed one, if you know what I mean. How about lending one of your fellow citizens if you happen on the chance? Lending one, a hand, that is. After all, strengthening relationships strengthens Kamura. There we go. That was what I wanted to do. I was gonna go. I don't have to go to my house to do this. I gotta go to the box. I was gonna get my loadout set up. So let's. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of this stuff by getting my loadout. There we go. And then I can kind of set up the other stuff that I need. Let's go ahead and sort that. So yeah, taking some medium potions is good. We got antidotes. We got a lot of steaks already well done, so I probably don't actually need to put any of the... Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that back. Oops. And then what else? Yeah, I'm not gonna... Some of the stuff is like, they really gave me a ton of stuff that it's a good advantage when early on, but I'm going to do a... Let's do a small and a large, yeah. That's good. I don't know if we need... We don't really have any traps. I think that's about it. That's all we're gonna need for now. I could make some traps, so we could potentially trap the... yeah, we'll go to the crafting, and I'll just see. I know we need the tranks as well, so even if I can make a trap, like a pitfall one, we do need... There we go, trank bombs. Let's just craft a bunch of these. Here we go. Do a couple pitfall traps. And, ooh, that's probably enough, honestly. There we go. Alright, and then I'll grab those. This is all stuff that will help me, just having this in my loadout early. And then trank bombs, there we go. So yeah, you want to, if you've never trapped a monster before, you got to put them in a trap, and then you have to get them to sleep with those trank bombs. Alright, so that's what I wanted to do. I think we're pretty good on everything else. I'm liking my look, I'm liking my loadout. Let's go see Yamogi. Worst news ever. Yosuke, have you heard? Have you heard the terrible news? This is a real emergency. Ow! Ugh, I bit my tongue. Ow. Oh right, the news. A great Izuchi is tearing up the shrine ruins. It's absolute carnage. Okay, slight exaggeration, but there really is a great Izuchi, and it's parked its stupid monster butt right on our main trade route. Please, you gotta get rid of it. If you don't, my supply of Dango ingredients won't get delivered. Please? Oh, thank you so much. I love you. Okay, hunting the great Izuchi is now an urgent quest that you can accept from Hinoa. I'm sure a lot of people love her. She's cute as a button, but then she's already like, I love you. I'm sure people are like, I love you too, Yamogi. Alright. Let's, oh, we do want to, I like to get my quest and then I go eat Dango, but you can do it beforehand, I think. Yosuke, an urgent quest has been issued. Urgent quests need to be taken care of ASAP. If you don't, things can get bad, like real bad, and right now things are looking grim. Yamogi ran over and told me that the Great Izuchi is blocking an important trade route near the shrine ruins, and it's not any old trade route. It's the one merchants used to bring the ingredients for Bunny Dango. Oh no, we might actually run out of Bunny Dango. I feel faint. We've got to get rid of that monster. We don't eat anything else here, but be careful. Great Izuchi usually have a band of mini Izuchi in tow. I'd take them to few of those out. They can gang up on you if you don't watch out. Okay, get out there and save our Dango. Here we go. This is the one I've been waiting for. A bunch of other creatures in there. Our Gargwa, I think, might be... Is that that might be the fish, or is that the dodo-looking thing? There's a bunch of other creatures that are not usually that scary, but are wildlife nonetheless. What happens if I sit at the loan table? There's like its own little toys there on display that almost look like Darumas. Let's go ahead. Yosh. I'm gonna get order the usual. So yeah. Oh, actually, this did change. So the usual. Oh no, so I can't still get the one before. You have to use the one that's typically the usual. It just automatically puts that on there for you. So yeah, what would be great? Gathering is useful. I think just decreasing damage that I take is great. Although honestly, I kind of think just stuff that'll get me extra things is gonna be better in the long run right now. And then yeah, let's help my things stay sharp. Hopefully we get the gatherer one. The chance is lower there, it looks like. Alright, I'll do the song one more time because I want to see if we can get the lucky little tea leaf. And you can see the Dango are different every time they do it. There's a different song when you go in the gathering hub. I love that, yeah, they put so much work into these animations. And then we get to see, yeah, the ones always seem to have the top one. I'll have to put one on the top that doesn't have that sauce so we can see if it looks a little cuter. Yeah, we got it! Look, the little tea twig is there, and we're at a different table. A nice background. I don't know what Dorobo eats, but it's some sort of brown chunk that's on the floor. Maybe Tabiko made it for him. Oh, we got all three! Nice. That's that luck. Okay. So yeah, that was the thing on the last couple ones. I was like, yeah, you gotta remember to put stuff away and also get your load out. Which you can do at the tent when you're in the hunt, but yeah, it can take time away from the hunt. But I'm gonna be quiet and let this cool intro. Trinity of Terror, Great Izuchi. There we go. Yeah, I love those intros. It definitely, yeah, I think you were saying kamikaze, like it's the wind with the, going with the theme with the kamaitachi. So yeah, there's a creepiness to them. They're not so scary necessarily, but yeah, I love that. The film effect, it definitely has a very, I mentioned the, Biwahoshi sort of vibe that it has from being the sort of priest telling the story, but also that film effect. If you ever watch, if you like yokai, if you're interested in yokai, there is a show that has been around for a very long time, a manga originally, but I think there's a new series of it pretty much every decade or so. They kind of revamp it, revitalize it. It's called Gegege no Kitaro. Gegege is like the laughing, like creepy laughter. But Kitaro is the main character. I believe he's a yokai, but he's like, forget if he's part human. He just kind of has, like, he helps fight them and solve problems with them. But the beginning of the episodes have that same vibe when they'll do kind of a recap. And it has that sort of film grain, that sort of creepiness to it. So it must just be a stylistic thing that's prevalent in a lot of Japanese media. But yeah, I feel like the modern series is pretty good. You could go to any of them and I think enjoy it if you like that sort of thing. Some of the older ones might not be as they might be a little more dated, but yeah, that's it's just I love reading about that stuff. Yokai Watches, I never really got in the games that much because I felt like they were sort of boilerplate RPGs that just wasn't to my taste. But I love the designs. The show is fun. I know that yeah, it never quite hit like Pokemon over here. So it is one of those things that it's a little. Let's maybe finish the hunt before we worry too much about carving. Oh man, throwing stuff at him. There we go, get that big opening hit, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and perform so I can get, yeah. I believe self-improvement helps with making sure your hits don't get deflected as often, because that does happen a lot with, if you're worried about your sharpness going down, stuff like that. Where'd you go, Tabi? Were you even in this fight? She probably went off to harvest some mushrooms. Yeah, there she is. Tabby is like that in real life, where she does love to go sniff grocery bags when I bring them home. She always has to smell new smells. She's very play motivated, not so much food motivated like certain cats. She's play motivated, she's new experience, new smells motivated. Okay, so if we go up towards the ruins, you can see the Kohoot, my little owl, has already marked on the map. I forgot to go ahead and pet that guy. Marked on the map, there it is, the Great Izuchi, right there. I'm gonna try to do a nice focus. We're gonna run in. Sorry, the Tanuki are lounging, but I'm jumping in. There we go. I'm gonna do all 3 hits so that we can do a nice performance. And ooh, I accidentally took a little damage there. Look at it flailing about. Oh, it blasted through the doors of the shrine. Ooh. So when you get hit, you can use the wire bug to kind of get your footing. I'm going to go ahead and eat that, or drink that rather. Put some trap bugs down. These will do some damage to whatever is hanging around and runs into them. Accidentally, I had one of my normal potions instead of my... You want to use the rations that you're given first. We almost have the infernal melody, so let's go ahead and top off. Watch out. Now we're ready. Okay. I can perform and go into it, but I honestly... Whoa! He's spinning around. I think the Silkbind attack is a good way to get that going. So I'm gonna try to wait till we get an opening. There we go. Here we go. And hopefully I'll hit everybody with this. Oh no, I got knocked out of it. It's okay, I didn't use it. Just gotta watch out for the spins. Those are knocking me down. This time I'll do a perform and then go into it, hopefully. There we go. And then bam, 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 bam. It's so good. There on the ground, I'm gonna try to target the head. See if I can get some extra smacking hits in. Yeah, it's very common to get the knockdowns with this weapon. Whoa, there we go. Some iframes by rolling about. I'm gonna... Oop, I did not mean to carve the little one. I was trying to pick up the materials. You don't usually have to worry too much about the materials that fall disappearing. You get some extra time. Oh, I made it cry. It's gonna get me while I'm carving if I'm not careful. Oh, let's get out of there. But yeah, the wyvern tears are things you get from having it. Gets sad from beating it up. It's stuck in the door here, so I gotta be careful. Okay, try to heal myself. So yeah, if I just play the 2 notes in a row, you can heal yourself. It's not that much. It's still, yeah, that was a sizable chunk. It topped me off almost. Okay, I'm gonna try to do... Oh, it's on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna do my big hit, my Silkbind attack. Oh, wrong one. Meant to do this. There we go, and bam, that's a lot of damage. It knocked it down immediately again. Let's see if I can get enough on it where I can perform and get that melody going again. 'Cause yeah, I need my buffs. I want to do my infernal melody. I'm so close to having it. He looks like he might run away here in a sec if I'm not careful. He's looking a little haggard. Broke the parts off his head. Yeah, there he goes. So you can kind of get a feel for what monsters are gonna do, where they will be, they'll be sort of broken, you know, have parts broken, things that are signs that they might run off, and then you have to track them down. Not so tough in this one. In World, you had to actually like actively get stuff to track them. You used to have to paintball them to find them. A lot of stuff simplified in this, but I like that you can spend more time doing the actual hunt and less time worrying about stuff like that. Okay, I got enough of my bugs back, my wire bugs, to do Silkbind. Look at that trio of spins, but he slowed himself down enough for me to get that going. And let's see if I can, yeah. Health is looking pretty good. This guy he's in trouble here. He's, yeah, you can see he's kind of flailing about. If they get really bad, you can look at the map, and you'll see there'll be a blue icon over their little icon that shows that they're basically ready to be trapped, because they'll be so tired. Pretty healed up. I don't need to do that too much. Can roll out of my performance. Oh, they called in some help. Okay, that's what they were up to. Whoa! Yeah, he doesn't do too much damage, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna get everything set so I can perform, do my melody, all that together. The spit attack is nice because it gives me a little room to close the gap. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Get that going. Do this. Oh, he moved away at the wrong time. I should have held off, but I wasn't thinking if I can get him with this before he gets me. There we go. Pump some notes into him. Oop. Oh, he's in a mountable state. Okay, so we didn't do the tutorial on this. It's pretty simple. When they're in this state, you can hit them, and you will ride on the wyvern, and then you can run them around and use them to attack and actually ram them into walls and stuff. And I have an extra wire bug, so this will help. It's definitely good to have wire bugs so you can kind of get control of them again. And you have a certain timer. You can do a lot of, basically the full move set of the monster when you're on it. It's really cool. So, oh, I think my other wire bug just ran out, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get some good attacks here on his little buddies. We don't actually need to be doing some of this that much because they're going to be taken out while we do stuff. Oh, that one's dead already. It's just fun to be able to try out the moveset of the monster, I feel like, too. Just have to remember. Oh, so the light attack is his one. I'm just going to ram him into the wall, though, so we can get some pieces here before we run out too much. Then we got to regain our footing. Every time you do it, you use up a wire bug to regain your footing. And then eventually, you run out. If there were other monsters around, big monsters, I would try to actually do a bit of hitting them into each other to get more parts, because you can actually get, there we go, get a lot of extra parts by having them knock into other ones. And I don't think, yeah, you need to actually hit another monster with the mounted monster to get those. Oh, jeez. Trying to carve here. He's trying to avenge his pack leader. Yeah, they're sad that we took him out. I was thinking about capturing him, but there was enough stuff going on where I just was like, nah, we're gonna take it down. I have a conflicting sort of vibes sometimes with taking these monsters that I love so much, that they're just so cool and you learn so much about them. You love the aesthetic of them, and then you just have to kind of take them out. But the idea is that you're protecting the village, you're protecting others, because there's got, you know, their population has gotten too big, things like that. They've tried to lessen the blow of destroying them. I don't think we're gonna get to these in time. There's a secret little path here that I just forgot about and noticed. This area was in the demo, so I got a good sense of what it's like. Look at that gold. Really looking nice in the cave here. Okay, I think that's enough. We did a lot of hunting. We saw a lot of monsters. Tabi got some nice good extras for us. We got a tail. I didn't cut the tail off or anything, but we got the tail. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, whoa, whoa. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back up because we did a lot of stuff. Dorobo, they learned a bunch of skills and stuff because they got level 5. And then Tabi got healing bubble support move. Nice. And a bunch of other stuff as well. That healing bubble is definitely useful in the middle of battle, because then you can just pop them and you heal anyone that's around. There's a Mitsutsune, I think is the monster that makes bubbles. Sometimes you get those from them as well, but yeah, you need to you gotta stay fit if you want to make it to the Toadiversary. Or Toadversary, sorry, I thought it meant a Toad anniversary. That's the training dubby. Can't say I've seen anyone put more enthusiasm into hunting a great Izuchi, eh? I knew you had real talent, but you're putting all those other hunters to shame. You could even be, look at me here, rambling on like the old fool I am. Pretend you heard nothing, okay? Anywho, now that you handled that urgent quest, you know what has 2-star quest ready to roll. Why don't you go check them out? Okay, that's a good milestone. That's a good marker to end on. And, oh, what's going on here? Canine Master. We'll do some of this next time. I feel like we packed this episode full of stuff, so there's a lot. We even picked up some dung. Dung bombs were automatically crafted. Thank you guys for watching. Just gonna get my loadout, think I'm ready to go. Next time we'll check out some of the new stuff we can craft now that we got materials from the great Izuchi. We got our cute little kitty here and pup. Let me know, do you think we should switch over? I love Tabby's outfit, but should we switch over to the wild forest cat that is truly inside Tabby? Or should we just stick with what we got? I like that layered armor, but it's hard for me to pick. Let's finish by calling my Kokut, because I talk about my other buddies a lot, and I don't want to neglect this little pet. Look at them. They're wearing a little, like, forehead protector, it looks like. Let's go ahead and pet them. Yeah. Owls and cats have a lot of similarities in my mind. They have some similar vibes, but I feel like an owl would be, definitely trust this thing. We don't have any extra clothes. We have a Kamura Gorget. I always want to say Gorget, but I think it's Gorget. But it's that's actually a neck protecting armor. I learned that from Dungeon Meshi. That's really, yeah, definitely read that if you have. Oh, we can change the colors for that and edit the name. This is what I want to do. Let's feed the little guy before we finish up. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this longer, more relaxed style video. Aww. And maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell for more. I appreciate you sticking with me if you went this far. Thanks for watching, and then I'll see you next time for more Monster Hunter Rise.